Greetings, everyone. For today's closer look, we are on a quest for fire. Yes. So this is from, when did this come out? 1981? Yeah, 1981. And essentially it's about a group of cavemen, just trying to survive in prehistoric times. But the cool thing about this, I remember it got a lot of critical note at the time, and was sort of talked about quite a bit. There's no like English dialogue or anything in it. It's basically just cavemen talking cavemen talk. So if you've ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey and really liked the opening scene with the cavemen and wish there was a whole movie about that, that's basically what this is. So I can't remember if I've actually seen this. I remember hearing a lot about it when it originally came out, and I wanted to see it because, you know, cavemen, prehistoric times, and stuff like that, always been a fascination of mine. Yeah, it's been kind of elusive on home video. I mean, I know there was a VHS and Laserdisc release back in the day. I'm sure there was a DVD release. I don't think it's had a Blu-ray release though until now. So very limited edition. We got number 185 of 600. Not too bad. And it is region B locked. Noted. And yeah, quite a nicely loaded set, and it was only available from the Umbrella web store, so this is like very, very limited. So even now, finally coming to Blu-ray, it's still super elusive on home media. So let's crack this open, and we'll take a look at the contents here. There we go. Who was the director on this? Jean-Jacques Annaud. Okay, I don't know that one. Alrighty, there we go. So nicely. So we got a little bit of spot gloss just on the characters there, and on the title. Yeah, very nice. And a little bit, yeah, and on the spine. And then on the back, I'm going to take this off here. Take off the snot glue. And there we go. So essentially we just have a nice wraparound hard box. And there we go. So slide this out. So first things first, we have our Blu-ray. Very nice slip cover there. And yeah, and some spot gloss on that as well. Once again on the characters and the silhouette of the mammoth. The future began 80,000 years ago. Yeah. Slide this out. There we go. Oh, it's a little tight. There we go. Yeah, so this is essentially the movie poster here. And all the contents on the back. Very nice. So let's see. So set 80,000 years ago, the film follows a small tribe's desperate journey to rekindle the flame that sustains their survival. With no spoken language and immersive world-building, director Jean-Jacques Annaud crafts a raw, visceral tale told through striking visuals, groundbreaking performances, including Everett McGill, Ron Perlman, and Ray-Don Chong, and Oscar-winning makeup effects. Celebrated for its bold originality and anthropological detail, Quest for Fire has achieved enduring cult status as the first truly prehistoric fiction film. Yeah, because there were a lot of sort of cave people movies throughout the 60s and 70s, but they were more kind of like cheesy action adventure, fighting dinosaurs, and, you know, more kind of exploitation and, adventure fare, very light. This was the first one ever to really sort of show prehistoric man seriously, I guess. So it was kind of a big deal when it came out. So special features, We have audio commentary with the director, audio commentary with actors Ray Don Chong, Ron Perlman, and producer Michael Gruskov, another audio commentary with film historian and podcaster Rob Kelly, a 2021 interview with the director, Quest for Fire and the Flame of Knowledge with Bryn Tilley, Quest for Fire behind the scenes, photo galleries, the director's commentary, and a trailer. So mostly commentaries for the extras. Let me crack this open here. And there we go. So we do have reversible artwork, which is the same as the regular artwork, but without the ratings sticker. See, like that. Yeah. And then we have a poster. Let's take a look here. Oh, very nice. On the other side, the French poster. I guess it must have been really easy to have this one, you know, ready to go for the international markets, having no dialogue in it. But I remember being curious about this when it came out, and my dad was very like, oh, you know, that just, why would you want to see that? Just a bunch of cavemen grunting for 2 hours. And it's like, well, even as a kid, I'm like, Dad, I think there's a little more to it than that. Like, I would have been 9 when this came out, you know, and like, come on. Come on, Dad. Anyway, what else we got here? So then we have a book. Let's take a little flip through there. So a lot of very essay focused, which makes sense. Any photos? I don't think there's a single photo in here. I think it's the first time I've seen a pack-in book with no photos, but that's okay. I don't mind a little bit more depth of text, you know. Does it have contents? No, it doesn't have a contents on it, but oh, very cool. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting to read. And then we have some lobby cards. So let's just see if we can, hold on. It's always a bit of a challenge getting these belts off because they're so tight. You like have them on to the point where they just fit. Alright, here we go. So this will give you an idea of some of the striking imagery. Like, the makeup is just awesome in this. Ron Perlman, you recognize him immediately. So it would have been fairly early in his career, too. I think the first thing I really remember seeing Ron Perlman in was The Name of the Rose, with the, where he played the Hunchback. It was the murder mystery. Period murder mystery with Sean Connery and Christian Slater. But yeah, very cool. Oh, this is going to be really cool. I've literally wanted to see this since I was 9 years old. So definitely going to enjoy checking that out. Now, can we get the belt back on? Yes. As I say, just a bit of a tight squeeze. There we go. So we'll put all of this back in the box. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Quest for Fire. Yeah, I guess another analogy I could make is if you've ever seen the first story of ever of Doctor Who, where they went back to caveman times and helped a tribe get fire. There's 2 tribes like competing for fire. So, yeah, kind of along those lines. So if you like a good old-fashioned caveman story that actually doesn't treat it like a cheesy subject and tries to do it seriously, check out Quest for Fire. available from Umbrella Entertainment. Now, I don't know if this limited edition is available anymore, but I'm pretty sure they put out a standard edition as well. So, there you go. Alrighty, folks, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.